Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, where you get soothing affirmations infused with self-love, available 24/7. Welcome to new listeners. Welcome back to returning listeners. Now, if you listen on Spotify, I've made some playlists of the Affirmation Pod episodes, and I've just made them so they're not high on the algorithm. I did see listener-created playlists, so thank you to those of you who've made Affirmation Pod playlists on Spotify. If you want to check out the playlist that I made, go to affirmationpod.com/playlists, and that's playlists with an S as in Spotify, because with no S, that's how you make a playlist in the Affirmation Pod app. So again, to check out the Affirmation Pod playlist that I've made in Spotify, go to affirmationpod.com/playlists with an S as in Spotify. The link is also in the episode notes, which Spotify has made much easier to use and to read. So if you haven't looked in the last few weeks, take a look at the changes they've made. I also want to welcome the new listeners who found Affirmation Pod through the Mind Massage playlist. Spotify UK featured episode 266, More Empowering Affirmations to Close Your Day, and Spotify US featured episode 273, Letting Go of the Familiar When It Keeps Hurting You. Now, today's episode is called Affirmations for Voting in an Election. It is free for you to listen whenever you need it. Now, with any election, it can stir up some anxiety. I know there's Affirmation Pod episodes that can help with anxiety, but today's sponsor is a podcast that's always addressing the topic of anxiety. It's the Anxiety Coaches Podcast with Gina Ryan. If you look at your anxiety and you know a lot of your stress and anxiety comes from how you think and how you live, listen to her episode called 5 Important Lifestyle Changes to Banish Anxiety. In it, Gina shares that we do have the power to make our lives less stressful and less anxious. And that's because in her podcast, she dives into the places where you can create change for more peace and calm. Join my friend Gina twice a week and make the lifestyle changes that will bring you more peace and calm. No need to walk out of anxiety alone. Visit anxietycoachespodcast.com or find it in your favorite podcast app. Again, go to anxietycoachespodcast.com or go to the podcast app you're listening to now and search Anxiety Coaches Podcast. And now here's Affirmations for Voting in an Election. There's a lot of decisions to make on how to run a town or city, a province or state, or an entire country. I am a voter. I have a voice in my government. I care for my community and my country. I find out what's required for voter registration. I take the steps to become and confirm I'm a registered voter. I'm a voter. I confirm the different ways that are available for me on how to vote. I'm a voter. I check out who's running in the election and listen to what they're saying, how they're saying it, and how I feel about it. I think about what's important to me. I picture how every candidate will manage decisions, spend tax money, and solve problems. If I have any questions, I can always reach out and ask. I consider all the factors and all the facts. I remember there is no perfect candidate. I remember this is my part in forming the next government. I remember and honor those who fought for this right to vote. I am a voter. I make my choices and remember the names of the ones I'm voting for. I am a voter. When it's time to vote, I check to be sure I've followed the correct voting procedure. If I have any questions, I can ask for help. If voting means I need to wait in line, I prepare myself and my time. I am doing my part. I'm helping to create the future of the community I belong to. I live in a democracy. I am a voter. I care for my community and my country. I have a voice in my government. And I will vote. That is my gift for you today. I forgot to mention earlier, for the new listeners of Affirmation Pod, that this episode, which is coming out on a Wednesday is my semi-regular publishing day. Sundays is my regular, you can count on it publishing day. Now, if you're looking for this episode and all episodes of Affirmation Pod without ads, without announcements, I offer that for Premium Access members. Premium Access members also get over 50 bonus episodes that you won't hear on this podcast. The latest one is Keeping the Past in the Past. Find out more or to join by going to affirmationpod.com/join. That's affirmationpod.com/join. And don't forget, the name of the podcast that I shared earlier is the Anxiety Coaches Podcast. Specifically, check out the episode, 5 Important Lifestyle Changes to Banish Anxiety. It's episode 535. Go to anxietycoachespodcast.com or search for it in your favorite podcast app under Anxiety Coaches Podcast. Thank you for listening to Affirmation Pod today. Now go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.